Hi everybody, I'm Mike. This is a bunch of guns and gear reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the Hi-Point 995 TS. Stick around. Maybe we'll learn something together. The Hi-Point 995 TS is a 9mm blowback operated pistol caliber carbine from Hi-Point, obviously. You know, Hi-Point gets a bad rap, particularly with their pistols. People either love them to death or hate them with a burning passion. But their carbines generally are thought to be very well made. This particular one so far, because I've had it for a couple years, I've never reviewed it. This thing is accurate. It right out of the box, I've had to do nothing with the sights. It has fed everything I've ever given to it. Love it so far. Let's go ahead and make sure weapon's empty, nothing in the magazine, nothing in the chamber. All good. I may unlock the bolt. Nothing there. Totally empty gun. This is the second version of the 9mm carbine by Hi-Point. The first one, you know, people affectionately call the monkey gun because they think it looks like something out of the Planet of the Apes. But they decided several years ago to change the stock configuration to give it a more tactical look. It has a section of polymer rail where you can take the iron sights off and put optics on if you wish. Has a section of polymer rail on the bottom of the handguard and under the barrel. The only thing I would put there would be a light. I certainly wouldn't put a laser or a grip or anything there. It's a pretty handy, short little carbine. I don't know why they did, but they put this recoil reduction system in here. That is a spring-loaded butt plate to absorb recoil. Not that a 9mm really needs it. They do make it in 40, 380, 45, and 10mm now, which, boy, I'd like to get hold of a 10mm carbine. I think that would just be awesome. It is has the safety lever on the side right about where you would expect. Up is safe, down is fire. Magazine release where it would be on a pistol because the magazine does go in the pistol. It comes with a 10-round magazine, single stack. See if I can fish one out for you. Single stack 10-round magazine. Although ProMag does make a 15-round magazine, which has a reputation for being utterly unreliable, and in point of fact, Hi-Point will void the warranty, which is a lifetime warranty, no questions asked, other than obviously if you are running ProMags, that transfers with the gun from owner to owner. Apparently the ProMag ones mess up the feed ramps in these, but not to fear. Red Ball makes a 20-round magazine for it that Hi-Point does approve. People's major complaint about this is the 10-round capacity, but I suspect that that's not going to be a problem for much longer. Well, let me rephrase that. I hope that's not going to be a problem for much longer. Recently, this is January 2019, and Hi-Point released a look at their new upcoming line of pistols, which will feature a double stack to single stack high capacity quote-unquote magazine for it. At first they're going to come out with 10 rounds so that it's compliant in the non-free states. However, those of us who don't live behind enemy lines will shortly thereafter get a 15, 17 and or 20 round double stack to single stack high capacity magazine for it. My hope is, Hi-Point, if you're listening, pay attention here. My hope is that they will make a drop-in set of stocks, replacement stocks for the 995 that will feature that mag well so that you can swap your rifle out and put it in a high cap mag well stock, and that would be just wonderful. That would solve everybody's complaint with this rifle. It's a little bit on the heavy side for its size, but you know, that's due to the blowback action and it still having a zinc alloy, the Zamac bolt, just like the slides on the pistols are. But enough talking, let's do some shooting. We're going to go ahead and start things off at 25 yards. I'm shooting Winchester 115 grain white box. So let's go ahead and see if I can hit any of those new bold targets down there and ring any of the steel. Hit the wooden targets now. That was it. Lock back on the last round. So that was one of the factory 10 round magazines. Let me go ahead and reset and we'll see how the 20 round red ball mags work. Again, we're going to be using Winchester White Box 115 grain with this red ball 20 round magazine. There it is, how it looks in the weapon. Let's go ahead and see how many of these I can put on that steel. We're just going to be shooting for the white steel. Looks like there's a malfunction. Another malfunction. Well, I kind of got my steel all cattywampus there. Let's see if I can just knock the rest of these targets down. Open. So last round. That was apparently the last round. So I'm Mike, this is Budget Guns and Gear Reviews, and that was my look at the Hi-Point 995 TS. If you like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe. Consider becoming a patron on my Patreon account. Every little bit helps. And remember, come on back. Maybe we'll learn something together. What you want?